Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel and to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is part 18. We are continuing with Farewell My Turnabout, the final case in Justice for All, the second game in the trilogy. Indeed, it is time for more Phoenix Wright. So last time we delved into some just mild psychological abuse of Adrian. I think basically where did we leave it? I don't think our guy is in the clear. And all we really got on Adrian, mild, yeah, a bit of mild psychological abuse. And I think all we really established as far as her is that she might have tampered with some evidence to frame, I've already forgotten our guy's name, our guy, but because she believes he did it. Yeah, that's the one, Matt on guard. Thank you. Terrible with names. So yeah. We are back at the Wright & Co. law offices. Be interesting to see what happens as far as the kidnapping of Maya, because we were told to get an acquittal by the end of the day, like the first day of the trial, and that hasn't quite happened. So I'm assuming at some point we'll be hearing from the kidnapper, presumably to confirm that, we failed to meet his demands, and so Maya is dead, and, we might be expecting a thumb in the post or something. We shall see. But for now, we're in the office, and it appears Detective Gumshoe is here breathing heavily. So, let's see what he has to say. The future. So, what are you going to do from now on? Oh, and he got fired, didn't he? Entirely possible. I mean, eventually, at some point, they'll all be dead, just statistically. But possibly as a result of this case. What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? He is, Did he run here? I don't remember that being established. Maybe he did. I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Unguard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. Sure. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Alright. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Only if we get to keep calling him Mr. Scruffy Detective. That's like a signing bonus. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Indeed. He's gonna make some lucky guy or girl very moderately happy. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. Oh yeah, also that. That was said. He said that? That's horrible. Sure is. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean almost need to frame Matt on guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Well, she sort of said because she seemed to think he did it, so was just nudging the evidence in that direction. Isn't that just the history of the world, though? To some extent. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. She's a transformer. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick! No, we definitely weren't helping. Even that woman prosecutor was better than... Nah, well, let's not go that far, Pearl. Franziska von Karma. I feel like a wolf should howl every time her name is said. Oh, absolutely. Straight to hell. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Oh, that's right, she got shot. Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Carlo was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol pal. Pistol pal? But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, I just meant the hospital was full. They had to put her in with the horses. Indeed. Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? You gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Why? Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? I hope so. She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Well, we charge extra for that. We don't do that at all, Pearl. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. No, I am definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic. We've been here before. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh, the fucking psychic murder involved the Hottie Clinic. Not as exciting as you'd think a place called the Hottie Clinic would be. Alright, well, I guess we're going to the Hottie Clinic. Yeah, let's go to the Hottie Clinic. March 22nd, Hottie Clinic, reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Oh look, it's this guy's back. Impossible to know. Just everybody in this world makes the worst possible decision. Yes, you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie. Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it, Director. Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see... Oh no. Oh no, no, I don't like that. Let's hope that got left out of the translation. I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. I feel like he shouldn't have your gratitude, Edgeworth. That's, like, yeah, this man's not a doctor, he's just, like, the local pervert. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun, after all, And when Why? Why? Why are we like this? And when I stuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes. I see. Shoot him. But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. I think that's the noise he made. I don't believe I have. Or at least it doesn't sound familiar. Go back to your room. You're so mean, So mean, my frisky friska. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. Delightful. What a wonderful character. I hope he shows up in every case from here on out. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. Let's, once again, let's pause to watch a video. Shall we? Because that's professional. But this sounds like it's going to be delightful. Actually, I think it's better if I do it on the... Where is it? No. Go away. Yeah, I'll do it over here. Open. Because I think I just watched it on the laptop last time. Oh, it's quite long. Oh well. Except the audio is not. It's opening there, but I won't. Right up here. Let's see if I just look it up here. Fake right. Boot to the head. Alright. I suppose I could have brought it up on screen, but I'll watch the rest of it later, because now this is just me watching a video, which isn't all that thrilling for a stream. But yes, I have that now, so I'll watch it later. Thank you for sending that. Alright. Francisca. The shooting. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal, this sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. What's a shoulder? There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. I mean, she's putting on a brave face, I'll give her that. But by taking over the case, my controller turns off. I find myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal. Yeah, like she's practically a child. Anyway, Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? Oh. Hold on. Phone volume up still. Professional outfit, this. Anyway. I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. Well, your job's not to find him guilty, your job's to prove him guilty. The judge's job is to find him guilty. Technically. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed me when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. Well, not the very end, she's still alive. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Oh! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Yeah, argument. Edgeworth. And he's happy to see us. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. And I something the fruit of justice or something like that. Oh, that's nice. Nice of them to have a hobby. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Well, you didn't really delve into that whole Garden of Judgment analogy. No mention of, like, the fruits of justice or the vegetables of law. No. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Like, yeah. Witness! That card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? This! I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I mean, she was standing in the witness stand twirling it about. She wasn't really hiding it. Just saying. Like every other time it cut back to her, she was standing with the card. It's one of her animations. That card? What in the world is it? You mean this? Yes. It's the card. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. The X-Files? I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. I see. And just as his name states, he is a killer. An assassin. The best at that. An assassin. Picture card added to the court record. Shelley the Killer. And Maya was kidnapped by Mr. the Killer. Curious and curiouser. Yeah. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name with the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honourable assassin with a moral conscience. Not enough of a moral conscience to not kill, but yes. I guess that even honourable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin... you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? And Adrian did say she just sort of found it, I believe. Shelley the Killer, huh? My situation. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. What goes on at the prosecutor's office that you have a rescue team on hand? Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick, there's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go. Well, we have the radio and a name, Phoenix. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right? Listen, you need to know something. Juan Carrito was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on Guard. Your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you'll need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. Received from Edgeworth. Allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. Neat. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Edgeworth away. Or something to that effect. Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a sight clock. Yeah, I guess not. Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound. Indeed. Doesn't have a psych log. Ooh, I'm assuming we're back to Maya on account of the unknown date, time, and location. Yep. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he wasn't an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Oh yeah, that's right, she was going to try the lock dealie. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Okay, well, what we got? There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Is it? I feel like this is quite a well-lit room. What's this? Feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Indeed. Just make sure there's nothing else. To the door. I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go and take a look around. Okay. Move. To the next room. The bear. What is this place? Got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Indeed. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. Celeste. I bet this could be a clue. Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. I'm sure Phoenix would have told you the same thing. So our Shelley the Killer knows Celeste. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Indeed. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this? Some sort of video room. Ah, of course. Oh hey, it's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch in this thing is. Drat! There goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here. Indeed. What is this thing? An antenna? I guess. And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! Oh, Jesus. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean... Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am... an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Well, you've literally got a big fucking zipper run down your face. Nick! Meanwhile, at the hospital, Mr. Nick? Oh yeah, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Red and cool offices. Yeah, it's very assassin looking. So, detention center? I'm assuming. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aw. Too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Man on Guard. Ah, here you are. What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Indeed. Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favour to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? I could probably do that and find some important clues, I'm sure. This is terrible! Let's hurry! We have to feed his cat! I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Matt's note jammed into a pocket. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Okay. I'm assuming offices. Then I said near the hotel, so I'm assuming go here and then. Ah, clever. Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. No, I'm going to the cat. You shall not pass! Oh, it's you. Miss Oldbag! Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger. That sounds like some sort of slur. I don't like that. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. I want it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Ah! I got it all. She's back to steal our milk and shut down our industries. Or at least privatize them. The monster. Ah! Miss Oldbag. Indeed. Hold on. Keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out. Why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. Okay, well, I'm not meant to be here. I'm meant to be... I'm assuming the living room is his house? Like it's Matt's living room? Yes, the on-guard mansion living room. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on a light. Huh. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu! Oh, that was quick. Aw, so I guess this is Shu. Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. It's doing the meows for me. I don't like that. Tee-hee. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. To kill her! May I help you with something, Mr... Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Not suspicious at all. Nice to meet you. Meow. Fuck it, I'm doing them anyway. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul a deed as murder. Huh. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Typically butler-like, as it were. John Doe. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. Well, that's suspicious. Not just because we know this to be Mr. Killer, but also because Ma asked us to come and feed the cat. Why would he ask us to come and feed the cat if there's a butler here to feed the cat? It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Like I think we just literally just chucked it. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow. Huh. And also... Hold on. That door on the right has a cat flap. The door Maya was... Actually, no, because we... Yes, no, the door to the computer... The second room Maya was in, the door had a cat flap. Though I think it was on the other side of the door, so it might not be that room. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! I'm surprised you knew what a bicycle was. But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's not like the strings aren't, like, blatantly obvious. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. Oh, I'm sure you would like me to come back to your village of evil. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is it with me and feeling inferior today? Dear? Okay. Door. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Unguard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Indeed, because that would be convenient for the plot. Ah, there are masks here. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Indeed. Anything else while we're here? No, that appears to be it. So, okay. Let's go back to the lobby. Night of the murder. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Oh, barbecue base is delightful. Love barbecue. Love a good barbecue base. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this cookie alien. Okay. So if I present you this? Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Sounds like everyone you know is wrong. Well, at least on this point. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... I think we've got her. Edgy poo! Ugh. Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour I smell? Ugh. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag. Unfortunately, I think we need to ask her some questions. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Oh no, she's going away. Delightful. Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it. It's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating... to kill her! So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Oh no. Okay. I'm assuming a lot of this will be the same stuff, but we'll see. It's the stage that we're going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference, but... at that press conference, it was really the victim, Juan Carita, trying to disclose something about Mr. On Guard. It's delightfully dumb. I like it. But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic? Because they're actors that play heroes, Pearl. They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. I feel like I've just shattered her entire worldview. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. Again, it's insane that they haven't picked them up yet. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Chairs! Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference. But it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. Again, it's kind of crazy that the hotel hasn't taken us away. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous, but right now the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Foreshadowing, perhaps? And that appears to be that for this room. To the Viola Hall. I wouldn't put it past them to have a murderer. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Also, this food's gotta be fucking gross by now. It's what, been like 2 days? I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again. Yeah, me too. Whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating, and then I can eat a lot. Well, really honing in on this idea that Maya like eats too much? Well then, how about after we wrap up this case, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast? Okay, let's work really hard then. 20 courses, huh? That's such a beautiful sight. The chandelier? Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. Well, again, I've heard of Carmine Accidente. For some reason, I can't remember why I've heard of him. Maybe it was just as an example of a Phoenix Wright name or something. Well, again, the murder didn't happen under these lights. It happened in a room. And the rooms don't have big chandeliers. It's shocking. Sure. But I guess I get what you're saying. Also, I just did that again. That might have been it. I feel like it was doing the rounds for a bit. I think it was... Did it start with somebody involved in like a real life crime had a name that made sense with it, and then people said, oh, that's like a Phoenix Wright name, and then Carmine Accidente was the example. It was something like that. It was a while back. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? I still don't know what that is that he's talking about there. Like, this display, maybe? I could have just entirely made that entire thing up. I just remembered Carmine Accidentally. The awards ceremony was held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright. I heard that Berry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, girls. Delightful. So that, I believe... Nope, there's a little corner over here. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. And probably a horrible smell by this point. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we'd all gone together. To answer the phone as a group, as we always do. To the hallway. Gatewater Hotel, the hallway. Ah, hey city boy! Laura, you're still here? Regan, of course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Rick Given? Rick Given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Laura, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who could tell us who came and went that night. Indeed. Scandal. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Carita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders. Well, like bulldooders. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Huh. That was it. Kid lottery winner. Lottery winner, I remember that now. That's the post. Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's all that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Okay, Pinterest as well. I remember lottery winner now. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Not really. Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together right there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Delightful. Indeed. Indeed she did. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. You might almost say... Also, yes, what's a homework? You might also say carrying all these flowers around would be... murder? I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. But what are the stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. And yet, there are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well, though they tend not to be in the hallways where the rooms are. It tends to be the hallways of the rooms are only for people staying in the hotel. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place, but really want to piss in the hotel. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studios staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients. The doors. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt On Guard's room. The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in this room tonight? Wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside. Without Detective Gumshoe. Well, you just mean without Gumshoe. You would think, but I feel like every time he mentions money, he's kind of doesn't have it. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. You'd imagine at the very least he's better off than Gumshoe, you would hope. Wonder what exactly happened in the room behind this door. Even now, no one really has any idea. Indeed, I believe yeah. He's commissioning artists to make like his own Edgeworth and him yaoi manga. He ships himself and Edgeworth. Was it Wrightworth? That's the one. Yeah, he's commissioning Wrightworth fanfic and art. Let's go into Carita's hotel room then. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Yume shipper. Yume? Like, as in you and me? Like, am I right on that? Probably not. Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? Oh no! Yume shipper is a fan who engages in Yume shipping in the form of self-shipping. This means they imagine themselves a self-registered persona or an original character in a relationship with a fictional character. The term comes from the Japanese word yume, meaning dream, combined with the English fandom term shipper. So I was kind of right, just it's not like some sort of shortening of you, me. It's just it reads similarly. I have learned something today. I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Yes, it's a demon. Excuse me, what you're calling a demon, brat? Ah! Zoinks! It's the alien. Jinkies, I guess. Apparently Thatcher's getting plowed here. Who are you calling an alien? Rutrow. Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with you young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me? Is that what that was? Night of the murder. Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. I don't want to know at this point. Like, you know, everyone grieves in their own way. Hers just sounds horrible. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Why did Pearl specifically make note of that? Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. Maybe that was it. She wasn't taking a note of it for the context of what Oldbag was saying. She was learning words. Memories of Kurita. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. And why did those feelings always manifest as bears? Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick, what's a stick? Or a mountain? Or bears? I don't think he didn't look particularly bearish, but maybe the admirers are bears? What is it, Pearls? The presents. They're all bears, right? Sharp. Sharp as attack, that one. She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Presents. She's putting it together. All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Maybe all his fans are bears, as we've established. Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears. Bears. Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. Oh. Hold on a second, I may have just got some not personally devastating news, but not great news. If this is what I think it is. Oh shit, yeah, I have. I'll back in a second, just ZZ Top's drummer's died. And that actually means quite a lot to me. Oh shit, that sucks. Frank Beard, who's the drummer, was ZZ Top. This point not mean anything to a lot of people, but one of my favourite bands. Been around since like the 60s. So yeah. Damn. Fuck. But we'll persevere. He wasn't like young, but still, it always sucks to hear that. You don't know, oh yeah, bare-handed with the bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight they became friends. So he's friends with the bears. Wow, what a heartwarming story. I mean, not really. You have to assume that if he's wrestling a bear, the bear's probably not been taken the best care of. You know. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, "Huh, you sure can fight. You too, Bob. You too." Oh, she's just writing weird One bear fanfic. Delightful. Did that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. Why are you now talking like Wolverine? What a load of crock. That's not the phrase. It's just what a crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. Gruel! I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's Uncle Bear. It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. That startled me. Thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. It's after 7. Pearl. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? So that's going to be important. Time sure flies when you're having fun investigating murder. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Yeah, that dining hall place is going to smell disgusting if that's been 2 days. Beep, beep, beep. The transceiver. Beep. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya! How's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain. Indeed, it wasn't Christmas. It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Almost Christmas, indeed. I just realized my stream preview had frozen. Not important, but... Right. One more day, please. All I ask for is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I mean, you kind of... Yeah, because you need the acquittal, so... I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Hiss. Then hiss. A little. Hiss. Assuming that was meant to be the transceiver hissing and not him saying the word hiss, but I prefer to read it that way. What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems... hiss... bad... hiss... He's a snake. Connects... What about the cat? Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me, hiss... Beep. Huh. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Oh, the cat was hissing. That makes more sense than just the killer just randomly started hissing. Ah, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Well, I guess that's it for this room. I mean, we could re-investigate, but I feel like a lot of these are going to be the same things. But fuck it, let's investigate. So, the Nickel Samurai's costume was in here. Oh, well, we do have extra context for things now. Yeah. I can't believe Mr. Kurita went so far just to say bad things about Mr. On Guard. Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume. But weren't Mr. On Guard and Mr. Kurita friends? They weren't friends. They couldn't be friends because they were rivals. Someone's never played a Pokemon game. So a rival is someone who is a strong enemy? No, sometimes it's literally just your neighbour that you grew up with for like 10 years. Pearls is really fired up over this. Like learning, I guess. And I don't have an answer for her. Yeah. Edgeworth is... I guess Edgeworth is... Yeah, Edgeworth is Phoenix's rival. There's something. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought and fought his assailant. These glass shards. They're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it? And some vodka, hot sauce, and pepper? Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. I don't know, because that doesn't look like it's been opened. Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner that night. It's a bottle. It's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the awards show that night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Well, I imagine there was more on the plate when he was eating it, Phoenix. Just make sure I haven't missed anything aside from... So that's a bed. Oh, that's right, you don't know what a bed is. Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft! How easily children are entertained. Especially when they've only just discovered the concept of a bed. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Aha, 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 aha. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Bear stuff, mostly. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Maya doesn't know what a watch is? Fascinating. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita? Probably. I'm just going through all of these again just in case there is something new pops up. But it doesn't look like it this time. Okay. Move to the hallway. To the hall. To the lobby. To... Let's see if anything new's in the living room. Nope. To the lobby. To the offices. Oh! Hooray. You just keep moving until you get one of these. Oh. Everything just turned off. I'm hoping that was just I knocked this a wee bit. Where did that happen? Are we good? We should be good. There we go. Okay. Just need to reset the display. There we go. All is well. March 22nd, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. Let me guess, instant noodles? That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. Oh, so it wasn't instant noodles. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Gotta be kidding. Here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Well, I've already asked him those. So... nothing. I guess. To the detention center. Nope. Criminal affairs? Oh, yep. Huzzah. Controller. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass that victim's list around. You've got to be kidding, there's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. And again, these will probably be all the ones we've had before, but we'll double check. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Carmet was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. So that was new, at least. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Well, it could still be an actual female officer. Oh, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know. Oh yeah, we've definitely had this one. Okay. Once again, I'm assuming these will all be mostly as they were before. Would have to be because I feel like actually that sounded like that might have been new. Oh well. But yeah, the blue badger lingers ever still. Okay, so that appears to be that. Offices. So detention center? No. Law offices? No. Hotel lobby? No. The hall? No. Hallway? No. And yeah, we legitimately can't go to the other room. Okay, what have I missed? Unless I meant to show something to Gumshoe? Let's try that. He was here. Like, what have we picked up today? The card. Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, pal. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Smart, this one. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that? Mr. Nick! I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? No. As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Oh no, we've had that before, so... I'll just show him anyway. Ooh. So this nickel samurai was really Miss Andrews, huh? Yeah, this is either when she went to Mr. Ungard's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed. But I guess we'll never know. Interesting. Okay. Let's just show him everything. Who would have thought that this knife Mr. Ungard used to eat his dinner steak with? Go on. That it would be stabbed into the victim's body by Miss Andrews of all people. I guess she just hated the victim that much, huh, pal? The question isn't why she hated the victim to that extent, but rather, why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. Ungard. Wonder if she really hates Mr. Ungard. Quite possibly. Look at this autopsy report. Okay, so he doesn't have anything to say on that. Take a look at this attempted suicide report. They really are. Nope, has no interest in that. Hey, when I saw that button, I thought to myself, this is gonna prove Mr. Ungard's guilty. But it looks like there was a lot more to it than I thought, huh, pal? You're a pro. You were a pro. You're no longer... Yeah, seems like she has plenty of reason to. I'm sure we will just... Oh, I've just knocked it off again. Bother me. Oh no, it's back. But I will have to reset it here. Very... What's the word I'm looking for? Why are we back? I might actually have to disconnect it. Okay, hold on. Come on. Work with me here, game. Come on, live. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then... Nope. Alright. Take you out, put you back in. Take you on this side. Put you back in. Always something. Always something. Come on. Right. Hopefully this time. Nope, you're still not finding it. Why are you not finding it? You're connected. Come on. Nope. Why aren't you finding the game capture? Oh, please. Everything is on. Don't make me quit out of this. I'd rather not. Right, take that out. Take that out. Plug that in. Should get one of those days without incident counters and never get past 0. Come on. Okay. So, I mean, it would be a good bet. Come on. Oh, I might have to actually fucking stop the stream. This is annoying. Why are you not acknowledging it being there? You should be, because it's plugged in. It's working, because I can see it on the TV. If it wasn't working, I wouldn't see it on the TV. For some reason, you're just not acknowledging it. And for that, you're being a dick. Alright, let's try something here. Oh, what have I done? I've just not... Oh, there we go. That was weird. Okay. Good? Should be good, but it's still not finding it. You say you're there. Alright, we'll figure this out. Right, you're there. Why, when you're plugged into where you're meant to be plugged into, are you not acknowledging it? Okay, okay. Why do you hate me today? Barely functioning setup. Why today? Come on. Also, why am I not facing that way? That's too much. There we go. Why? Moving things around. Come on. Right. You're alive on that end. No, you're not, because I moved the microphone like an idiot. Oh, come on. Just live, please. Okay. Let's scan. Gameplay. Nope. Okay. Try plugging into the other socket. One more time. Except now you're too far away. How did I manage that before? It's that way. That briefly knocks everything else out. Okay, hold on. There. That's big. Guess that'll do there. Hopefully that holds. Okay, we're back. I think. Yes. Yes, we are. Super. Professional. You're a pro! Ah, we actually have some cameras with it. Anyways, you're a pro. You should know better than to say something like that. Well, I'm not a comic. I'm just a regular helper around the office now, so... Everything this is working down at the precinct. Is the music now loud? Oh, that's... of course it is. Mic's cut off. Well, that's interesting. It is. Why is that? Why have you? Is that because, well, they're not in the same USB slot? Okay. Hold on. I might be able to fix this. Out you come. No, because the mic's still... Mic's still off. That's interesting. Why have you stopped working, microphone? Okay, so that's plugged back into its original bit. Mic back? I think mic's back. Okay, so even though it's like a multi-USB thing, I think it can only take sound from one source. So I can't have the microphone and the game, so I have to have it in the original, but everything seems to be okay now. Hooray! So anyway. Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. Oh, I know what's happening here. I need to get rid of one of my video. Get rid of that. There we go. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. Beep. I don't hear any static. Oh, it might actually have been cat hissing. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Wait, when did it go off again? Where were we when we were on the transceiver? Were we in the hotel? Or... Because I have an idea, but it depends on where we were. Wait, hold on, where were we? Were we in Matt's house? If we were in Matt's house, I have an idea. If we weren't in Matt's house, then it doesn't matter. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Can I now ask you about that? I sure can. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Shocker. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. So that's what you're talking about. She seems amusingly happy at being able to understand this. Well, it doesn't happen often, so, you know, little victories and all that. So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Were we in Juan's room? I think we were in Juan's room. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? Oh good, they're about to remember. We were in Mr. Carita's room, the scene of the murder. Yeah. What? That's it. We're going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweep. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright pal? Ah, wait, gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Nick, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. To the lobby, to the Veal Hall, to the hallway, to the crime scene. Crime scene. Hey! You're finally here, pal. We came as literally physically possibly as we could. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug sweeper. Yeah, I mean, it comes free when you need them. It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh. By who? Me, of course. Ah, seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? Don't worry, his heart and soul's not actually in the bug sweeper. It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? Getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper off. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong off a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Indeed. Indeed she does. Lamp? Check. Listening device? No. There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Yeah, and they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Ah, yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. Cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in the Korean village, and they had a payphone. Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. It's just... maybe not worth. Okay, there's something... it's getting very strong there, but it may have been this. Ah, what a lovely bear! Gruul! Ah! Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick! Yes? How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, sure. Television. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Looks like the TV was left on and it's now showing an old samurai movie. Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Indeed. Lamp. Lamp, check. Listening device, no. A lot of lamps, perchance? Yes. And they're all. Yes. Okay. I mean, presumably it's going to be in one of the bears. You would imagine. I would have thought so as well. But then Faye's not really a Japanese name. And the village, I guess, is in America. Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner. Ah! Yuck, this air filter is covered in dust and dirt, so you know what an air filter is? Yeah. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it. That thing a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal. What? Oh, nothing. Alright, what about over here? Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it. Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. What's this? Sort of looks like a hot water pot, but... oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. I mean, you could, like a dispenser, I guess. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a... this is the computer. Oh, notebook computer. What's a notebook computer? You know what a notebook is? Yes, it's a small book of paper that you can write on. So, well, the other thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop. Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? What a deprived life she's lived. It's the TV's remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here. So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things like, can I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Zap! Hey! But if I could, ooh, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay? Okay! It's a plain old calculator. It says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance. A whole 50 cents. Maybe if he was a spirit medium. Damn, got her ass, Phoenix. Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here. Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder. Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, got to keep the trail and crime scene warm. I think the keep warm in that case is a little more metaphorical. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh yeah, alarm clocks. Oh. Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. Okay. So... where? Oh, the bear. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean? No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you find the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got. No, you can't! Such a violent act. Oomph. Rip. No! Huh, there it is. It's more like a camera than a listening device. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. Oh. There's a transmitter and a timer. What am I doing? Transmitter, pal. Oh, it's more of that high-tech stuff? Camera. So this tiny thing is a camera. Yup, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this now. This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else. What's a somewhere? The footage is changed into radio waves and then sent to that recorder. Ah, so, sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Well, we know where that goes. Hey, you know, you're right. Spy camera added to the court record. Set to record the victim's room from 8 PM for 1 hour. It's running at time of murder. Oh, well, that's going to be useful. Transmitter. So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record it at a certain time. You can set it for a certain time. Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 PM and go for 1 hour. 8 PM? That's the time the award ceremony ended. No date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter added to the court record. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits it up. Stuffed bear. So there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Creed this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. The spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room. I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm going to go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 PM. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! Well, at least he's got a sense of purpose again. He's gone. Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ack! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. Dead or alive? Alive, preferably. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, Wright. Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. Hell yeah. Right round, like a record player. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 PM. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. I'm imagining him just walking out with it like under his arm. See you soon, Wright. Also, it's still there. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Dinner. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carrillo? The real killer. The killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth. Also kind of ends with the truth, if you think about it. Juan Carrillo's real killer. It's Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal from Mr. On Guard. Well, obviously it's the hired assassin who was hired by On Guard. On Guard needs... No, the killer needs On Guard acquitted to get paid. Or something to that effect. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued. Right now. Yeah, it's I'm trying to think, what would that be as like a man's name? Sheldon, I guess? Sheldon the Killer? But what does a Sheldon do to end up being called Shelley? So many questions. 9:14 PM. Gilwater Hotel, Carita's hotel room. Past 9 PM already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. Yeah, exactly. Indeed. Yeah, because I guess as a girl's name, Shelley is just Shelley. It's not like short for anything, is it? Is it? No. Shelina? These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. Because I'm sure the sort of person that resorts to kidnapping will happily keep their word. Or who though? Oh, the police. Oh, absolutely not. Unless you're talking about the band, then yes, the police were professionals, not the police. And if, yeah, okay, everything will be okay. You're right. Before we go, the real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Carrillo was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? Yes, it's a simpler version of what I just said, but sure. That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Just not the killer. The assassin's client. Who could have hired the assassin? Someone with money. Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah. She would just got the killer to do it. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be. Matt on guard himself? Was it Matt? I don't know, he really seems desperate for it to be Adrian. Strange. Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, and he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. Or, well, would he just be guilty of conspiracy to commit murder? Or if you hire an assassin, are you just guilty of murder? I don't know the specifics of that. But it can be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay? He did say that, and he didn't have any magical locks. I didn't see any psych locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Something interesting? So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Bruce? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Damn. Mr. On Guard's secret. What is this secret? I don't know yet, but for now let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Carita silenced, assuming he was aware of the secret and planned to reveal it. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now. And I'm sure a holding cell is going to be more than happy to take visitors at, like, what time is it, like 9:30? Something like that. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 PM already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. It's still a matter of the secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. On Guard, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Pearls, get yourself arrested and put into a cell next to Matt, and then you can ask him some questions. That'll do the trick. And again, I'm going to assume a lot of that's just the same stuff that we've seen before. Oh, she disappeared. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? One gumshoe used. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgeworth, so... Edgeworth. And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Bug sweeper. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? Well, we've been through this, Pearl. You know what scandals are by now. It means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Carita. I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. Nerve of something. I feel like spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for each other. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say nothing. Juan. So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Pearl. 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 Come on. Pearl. You don't know. That manager woman Juan had. Oh, this manager. Okay. To be fair, I was also wrong. I thought she was talking about the scandalous affair between Adrian and Juan. She was talking about Celeste. So, point to Pearl there, I guess. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Is Andrew's mentor, right? Mentor. And nothing more. Platonic mentor-mentee relationship. Entirely. Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. But married? You mean to Mr. Carita? Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement. Oh, you were saying about that, yeah. What in the... Celeste's suicide. Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, clearly, they are. They are. By Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage. The love, why? Indeed. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. And Juan never even dropped the grass from his mouth or whatever the fuck he's had in there the whole time. I wonder what happened between those two. Indeed. Nothing to show you? Let's just... No. That's all we get from you. That sounds right. Lobby. Oh, we're getting new stuff every location now. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. Guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Does that mean... Is Matt's room free? Just before I leave. Let's see. No, okay. Worth a punt. Lobby. To the offices? Yes. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores that are open after 9 PM. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick, what's salad? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. It's kind of like one of the key ingredients, isn't it? Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Nothing new there. To the detention center. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk to Mr. On Guard tonight. But isn't that what we have? Isn't what we have to ask very important? Well, you tell that to the guard. Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Let's see. Guard, it's important. So what's he watching over now? That's a very good question. Maybe he did something bad and he's standing there as punishment. Somehow, I don't think that's it. But you never know. Okay, criminal affairs. Well, we're getting new things, so that's always good to sign. Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Oh, what? I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Well, thank you, Mr. Chief. Who is this witness? I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention centre. Hopefully not quite nearby, because... let's start with Matt. I'm hoping I can do both. Should I have done Adrian? Whoops. Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. He is chubby. I like his jacket, though. I hope so, too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Carrera was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong? Mr. On Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. Totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. That's secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Please fill me in on what this secret is, please. Cyclock! Oh! 5. Although, I feel like a lot of the time it just like blitzes through like 2 of them at the time, so not too bad. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick? Don't tell me. Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? No. Let's start with Juan and Adrian. Did you know about Mr. Carrera and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carrera. Her mentor was Mr. Carrera's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Oh, sure. Mr. Nick? Oh my god, Pearl, please. What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? For the love of God, Pearl. Got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. It's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Right, so now we must show you... Nope. Oh, present. Take that! Like, I can accept many a thing, but not knowing what piece it is. Come on. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Carrera had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Carrera, especially on that night. Shit. Maybe I don't have this. I might not have this. I might not have this. I might need to come back to this. Also, I feel like I don't have many opportunities to find the information, so I must have it. Mr. On Guard? Yeah, no, this isn't it. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult my friend, okay? He said I should snort while I have a good laugh. Okay, here I go. Mr. Nick. Yes, I know. Alright, so if I... So I'm assuming I... Do I have it? Is my question. I don't like Matt anymore. Never really did, but now I definitely don't. What? Maybe the article? Let's try it. Like, I'm assuming I can't talk to Adrian either until I've done talking to him or I don't get to talk to Adrian now. Possibly. Not secret. Yep. Alright. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Krita, especially on that night. What proves that? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could leave and come back and see if it gives me the choice again. Let's try that. I feel like it's not really the case. I feel like it's just going to be him. Oh no. Okay, let's start with Adrian. I feel like we do need to visit the Chud, but let's start with Adrian. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Krita had on Mr. On Guard. Oh, I'm just thinking now, the thing to get through to him might have been the press conference? Possibly? We'll see. Let's start with you. Matt on Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt on Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. I'm starting to get a picture. You seem to bear a lot of resentment toward Mr. On Guard. Bear? Bear? If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Celeste Impacts. Here comes the trauma. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumour that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. Of course. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Oh, Matt, no. Why did you try to frame Matt, Mr. On Guard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Typically you don't have to frame people if they actually did the thing, though. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Good one. Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Sanders. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Cyclops. Darn. Oh, just the one though. Cyclops, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. Oh. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. But she did. Okay, so present. Take that! Let's break this law. And hopefully that'll give us the information to break Matt's lock. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said, revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. But well, yeah, when you put it like that, it's very clearly John Doe. No, Celeste Impacts. Well, the music stopped, so we're good. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impacts' suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. Yeah, it's not the trickiest. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Can I? Can I? Don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to quit. I think I do, I just didn't mean to quit there. Let's start again. Since the first one's very easy. What links Celeste to Matt? Maybe I don't have it. Oh. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm starting to think I might not. I feel like just because they were listed Matt first and then Adrian, that we might have to get Matt's first, but I don't know how to get Matt's. So what? Like, I don't think we have anything that links Matt to Celeste. Like, I don't think Matt's name and Celeste have been mentioned side by side in any context at all before. So I feel like we don't. I'm going to leave you alone for the time being. But only so I can get the proper evidence to properly traumatize you. Okay, we'll go around first, make sure we haven't missed anything. So you're saying I have it? Oh, we just don't have it, okay. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Powers. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. The decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Well, if it was on the BBC in the 70s, probably. Morris Testament. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important. What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? Gee, I wonder, Pearl. I really do. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Oh, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? We still have Gumshoe. Matt on guard. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what's he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He never really turned a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game to justify himself. Oh, he sounds delightful. What? How horrible. That's unforgivable. Ow. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who won't swoon over him. His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews. Indeed. Oh. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Gossip. Ah, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Indeed. Indeed, she almost certainly is. Except in the anime where she just really loves her sister. Well, that's true. Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? This might be what we need. You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up that his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I know what you mean now. Sorry. Yeah, siblings are dating. It's always... Celeste left a suicide note. And siblings, yeah, it's not as interesting. They should be... They were in love. And they say that Juan went and hid it. Are we sure he's not eating it? Like she just wrote it on a piece of green paper? Just possibility, no? We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Well, it was a suicide note, so probably. You know, wasn't going to be sunshine and rainbows. Something bad for Juan, that is. Okay, that makes more sense. Something bad for Mr. Carita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. Indeed, you cannot take the vibes out. Or the lesbian. No, you can't take the vibes, you can't take the lesbian. Indeed. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Ooh, insidious? A truly insidious man? Does she mean Mr. Carita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. Really? It's no stretch. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Mr. Nick, your phone! Ooh. Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Beep. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. Beep. Hello? You got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow... I doubt that. Well, I guess... to the offices. What took you so long, pal? Also, the sun's out. It's odd. Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Eh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. Oh, bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shh, girls. Let him have this. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Via bear. Matt on guard. Huh? Matt on guard. Your client, that's it, pal. Here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Stuffed bear. You sure you heard right? The person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. For $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Receipt. All you have? No, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt out of the court record. A receipt for $3,800. Proof Mr. Ungard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in evidence. Damn. Spy camera. So, what about the spy camera we found? Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Ungard. Why? Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. You gonna see him? Mr. Ungard, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Matt Ungard, what in the world have you done? go and have a look around one more time, just in case something else comes up. I feel like we now have all we're gonna get. And the lack of any new things tells me that I'm probably right. Let me check my old. So I imagine some of this is what we needed for Matt. We've learnt the lore, but I don't, unless it's in the profiles. It's like, unless maybe now we show one of those to Adrian, we might have it. So, offices, detention center. I might start with Matt. Oh, it's forcing me to start with Matt. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. So yeah, since it seems to be starting me on Adrian, so we'll start with Adrian. Or not Adrian, Matt, Jesus. Take that! Because then maybe by him we get then the actual evidence to then use for Adrian. Let's hear what the secrets. Oh, this, yes, because we can now prove he was paying attention because we know he bought the spy bear. Boom. So I'm gonna assume it's the bear. Yes. Maybe it was any, like, one of those ones where any of the evidence would have worked. This bear was in Mr. Carita's room on the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. So, it's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy, if you know what I mean. Yes, I hear it's quite expensive. Which is why it is very odd that this gadget was found inside this bear. Take that! This is a very small video camera. And it was hidden inside this bear's eye. Maybe it's a really curious bear. Well, whatever this bear saw was sent somewhere using this transmitter. Which means someone on the night of the murder was secretly filming Mr. Carita's room. Ha, take that. I guess why not a few of those kind of fans too, huh dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure did? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Carita was... himself. No, you. Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. Damn, it's a talkative bear. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. The receipt. Take that! I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from that is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush. It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Yeah, we have to drag it out for dramatic effect, Matt. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. What your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in the Mr. Carita's room and filmed that the secret is... well, it's the relationship with Adrian, so I'm going to show him Adrian. Take that! Yes, hooray. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumour going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Creator were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Carita, you were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. Alright, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent. But it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Creator because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Creator's room was... I mean, sometimes. That's the sort of news. Yeah, maybe it is. So I'm assuming it's either the press conference or Celeste. Let's try Celeste. It is not Celeste. Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming it's the press conference. Maybe? Let's try that again. We can get through... I mean, a lot of the time, yeah. Or so they can. Wouldn't know. Right, here we go. So, bop, 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 bop. And it's the bear. It's the camera. Cyclock 1. Gave him the bear was you. Yada yada. The proof is the receipt. Plus the corroboration by the store clerk. Alright. This bit I don't know. The reason you hid this camera, is... Oh, I think it might be the press conference if it wasn't Celeste. Dude, how about you take that bear home with you and talk to it? I thought it was wrong. Yes. So it's not Celeste. It's not the press conference. Oh, it's presumably the newspaper thing about the scandal, I guess. Try that. We will blindly stumble away through this if we have to. Gadgets. Boom. Person who gave the bear. Use your cell. The reason we hid this camera, Mr. Creature, we its secret, is... Aha! The music stopped. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumour going around. Miss Andrews and Mr. Creator were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Creator... Oh, wait, no, I'd already got through this one. This isn't the one I got wrong. Just Scandal's not right. Loaded. Because this is the good stuff in juicing. Okay. Whoops. I was getting tripped up one before. I'm an idiot. Spying was something so Weston, but it wasn't. You didn't spy Mr. Reed because Miss Andrews. Only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Reed's room was. Murder? Oh, wait. It's because he hired the killer to make sure the killer had done the thing, but what represents that? Nope, okay. Yeah, the picture of the killer is, as we have John Doe. That'll come with me. There. Hopefully, anyway. One. Give the bear. Yourself. Excuse me. And the proof is the receipt. Two. Adrian Andrews / the Scandal. Because the real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Karita's room was Matt does so. Why? Why did he set up the camera? Maybe this, the hidden suicide note? No. Okay. Why did you set up a camera, Matt? It's not the press conference, it's not the suicide. I don't seem to be able to get any more information, so it must be something we have. What? Unless, of course, let's try leaving and see if upon coming back, we can talk to Adrian. Okay, let's try this. Because I feel like we don't have anything that ties Matt to the suicide yet. Or like Celeste in general. Okay, so let's see if we're any better with you. Why Freeman? Because I feel like we need this to then pin things to Matt. So, boom, Celeste. Up. Celeste and Matt. This is the... yeah, no, because we don't have this either. This is interesting. Feels like I might still be missing something. Alright, criminal affairs. Let's see if we get anything from you. Such a strange relationship with each other, don't they? Ours is just about Alright, well, what do you know about Celeste? That's Juan's former manager, right? Celeste Impacts? She was with Global Studios for a while, way back when. Some things happened and she ended up moving over to Worldwide Studios. Some things, as in... Oh, this might be... Well, there's no one left around who knows the details, you know. Only rumors are left now. Or is there someone who knows? A certain... windy old bag. So I don't think I've asked you about Celeste yet. Nope, okay. Interesting. Like, it really feels like we're not getting any more information out of anyone. We've examined everywhere. So yeah. We're missing the thing that links Matt to Celeste. For like both talking to Matt and to Adrian. So let me show you Celeste. Mr. Ungard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Okay. So no. Okay. Feels like... Unless there's something dumb I've missed out in the world, it really feels like we should have at least one of these. And that will then probably give us the other question. So... this is Bear. Unless I didn't show Celeste the last time. For the second Y. Try it again, just in case. Lock one. Person who bought Bear was, of course, Matt. Proof that you bought it was, of course, the receipt. I mean, quite possibly. I mean, you can't get convicted if we never go to trial because we're asking him roundabout questions every minute. Yep. So, then the next one is Adrian. So I'm wondering maybe I didn't select Celeste for this next one because that feels like it should be the answer. Or maybe I started with Celeste, I can't remember. Let's try it. No, okay. Why did you set up the cabin? Why can't I figure it out? Alright, let's go everywhere. We'll move it. So, got everything from you. Shown you everything. You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room? Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. You find that just a tad suspicious? Doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. I mean, don't mind. So, yeah. What we need for Matt is the assassin. Because that's why he has the camera set up, recording at the time it did. I don't... Unless I show him the transmitter. Because that... Oh, fuck, I show him the transmitter because that has the time. Got it. Hopefully. Because also the transmitter didn't come up yet, so... Boom. Present. Present. Here we go. Because that'll be 2... something the murder. C. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Hopefully. There. Alright, here we go. This is it. This is the one. Got it. Like it comes up there, but... First we bought the bear. Boom. Proof is the receipt. I believe that breaks the second lock. Once we establish that it was definitely him. Yes. Super. And then Adrian. Like, if it's not the transceiver, then I'm absolutely bungled. Or transmitter, sorry. Transceiver's what we have. Nope, okay. Fuck. So, like, we have nothing. Unless it is the transceiver, because that mentions the killer. But I feel like on the the card. The card. Alright. Here we go. Again, this happens to me sometimes where I know, or at least I think I know the answer. I just don't know the exact piece of evidence that corresponds to it. I think I have it this time. So it is there. So I think we're going to get to the next. I'm assuming there's going to be like one more to be continued point, probably just before it goes to trial. Get to there, hopefully. And that'll be where we stop tonight. Again, assuming I can get past this in a timely manner. Which hopefully I do. And then, what was this? Oh, the person who gave it back. Good. Matt. And this is receipt. That shatters your second lock. Thank you kindly. This is Adrian. So it wasn't enough for you to hire someone to kill Juan, you wanted to watch it happen. So I have to sit. Ha! Music stopped. Yeah. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelley the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelley the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shitty scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. We've only made about 50. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know Mr. Killer. It's because you're a star. No, you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Shelley the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard. Is this going to be one of these big ones where we break 3 locks at once? And here I was trying to be a good boy for you to... please don't. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. On guard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to something good. Yeah, okay, super. Dun dun dun! How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Where did you get the brandy? Pretty sure they don't let you have that in prison. Not secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you really are Shelley de Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. He's probably right about that. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Like who's a good boy. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew it, Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. That does make sense. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why. Yes, that's where the video comes in. You realize you're saying all of this and there's like a guard like right behind you. It's got his face in the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video was my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? Motive for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Carita? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Carita had been able to give it, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. Oh, I thought. And that's how Mr. Carita ended up dead? Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Matt on guard. Ah, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you'd killed Juan Carita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey, no, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Carita. Ha ha ha! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all my all to him. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. I'm not done talking. Okay. Well, Wright, what are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. Felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Managard, I'm a lawyer. To fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Man on God, that man is really... It doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. And if I were to get on guard in acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Indeed, I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. Oh, I know Edgeworth would definitely love to pin him down. Don't like Francisca. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all, and that's gone now. And, isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? Then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Beep, beep, beep. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! Beep. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Unguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. Assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is DeKiller. Shelley DeKiller. Shocked. You're Shelley DeKiller? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a DeKiller, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain? Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. Ah, no! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Meow. B. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Hmm? Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Meow. Huh, oh that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? Can't be. That cat. Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. You can do that as a prosecutor. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah! Should I go there first? Or talk to... We'll go there first. That feels more pressing. Like, Adrian's not going anywhere. Maya! Please answer us. Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it. The butler. All this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Okay. Well, that bear wasn't sitting by the door before. That's probably worth checking. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Oh yeah. That was on the other side of the door before. Bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Trilogy? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Crawl for it like a little kitten. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu. You think this came through that little door? This door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Slam. Slam. Crash. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, at the moment the crime was committed, recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. VCR and antenna, footage of the spy camera took it to see the crime. It was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. Television. A huge television with speakers loom largely. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. She's not dead. It's On Guard's computer. Maya, how can you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. There's a little door for Shu in this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. So we came through the door and then ran to like the other end of the room and turned around. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all of his own shows. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. Silence pearl. Okay. Oak table. A very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there. But I wouldn't sit on the table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Silence pearl. You're a unit of measurement now, apparently. Okay. Oh, the wine cellar. Of course. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close. I can tell. Like, how many pearls close would you say we are? It's apparently how Phoenix is measuring things these days. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. The prosecutors. Maya. Well, this is probably important. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Engarde's mansion? And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo added to the court record. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. She just comes everywhere. And again, apparently it's how Phoenix is measuring things these days, so he needs to have this singular pearl for reference before he decides how many pearls would fit in a space. What's so special about the frame? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. Her name, I guess. But what? Phoenix, if you're reading this, I'm dead. Oh, I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Hurley, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Did she write on the note? That's... No! It's been Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, that's just how Phoenix is. Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth? Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Whatever's behind that lock. But I think we can get it. Miss Andrews' Cyclops. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. I doubt you do. I don't think Edgeworth is aware of the concept of Cyclops. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Detention center. Visitor's room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your sight lock. She's like, wait, what? What? Psych lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. I feel like we've already severely broken you. Take that! Here we go. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engarde for murder? That's what we've done. But we now have the missing answer. So boom, this bit is Celeste. Take that! Explain to me the relationship between Celeste and Matt. This that we didn't have, which is of course this photo. Take that! They were lovers. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No. That's alright, it was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engarde's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. I guess. Yeah, full health. Super. Why frame him? I guess. Hooray! Trauma dumping. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Creda didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. So horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Wright Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. Revenge. So what? Matt used and dumped her. She went to work for the other studio, started managing, and then got romantically involved with Juan. They got engaged, and then Juan found out about what happened with Matt in the past and called it off. Is that right? Oh, wait, they're about to tell me. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Ah, there we go. Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Creda have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Yeah, that's... I was close. Just off. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan, as Matt did it to, like, fuck with them as well. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Purpose impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. Why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. So why not just let it out? In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. Yeah, it seems... like, I feel like, you know, agent commits suicide, explicitly says it's kind of on this guy in her note. At the time, probably would have been more damaging. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. So I could find out all about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Well, one was dead, so yeah. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. They do suck. They are just the worst. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Hell yeah! You go. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt, because he was already dead. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. Also, it's clearly light outside. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. To be continued. Okay, there we go. So I'm assuming the trial is the final part. Save. I think I did just already save, but that's okay. Oh no, let's go back. Huff. Huff. Grr. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The judge. Judge Zella. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. No, you're an ace attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Dumb. Dun dun dun. I've had this dream before. Someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phone. Beep. And there we go. That is where we will pick up next week, presumably to finish Farewell My Turnabout and Phoenix Wright is Attorney Justice for All. So yeah, awesome. So we go back to the title screen because it's always better to end on music. And damn, things have taken a turn about, you might even say. But yeah, this has been a really good case though. I really enjoyed this one, so cool. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. So that is of course only the first of this week's streams though. I need to double check the schedule because I can't remember off the top of my head the order of things. Yes, so we're back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley, continuing our descent into our crippling Prairie King addiction, plus whatever else we're actually doing, running a farm I guess. Friday we'll have some more Conan Exiles. We've just made a friend in Conan Exiles, so that's fun. Yeah, Prairie King. As we continue on our quest to become the Shaman of Yog, I believe is our god. Hooray! And then on Sunday, we'll close out things for this week with some more Planet Coaster 2. Once again, I've been trying things out off stream. I have a big thing to put into the park immediately, actually, on Sunday, so look forward to that. I think Sunday it's probably going to be mostly doing stuff with the go-kart track we built at the end of the last one. Just adding some extra scenery and theming to it, just to make it a bit more exciting. We'll see what else we can get in. That might not take too long. Maybe build a roller coaster. We'll see. Yeah, that'll do it for this week, though. That is this week's streams, I should say. So first stream next week will be back in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I don't remember off the top of my head what day that's going to be. It might be Tuesday, actually. I think we'll be back literally a week from now, if my memory of next week is correct. So yeah. But either way, first stream next week, we'll be back with this, presumably finishing off this case and this game in the trilogy, which means, yeah, we're nearly two-thirds of the way through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, so that's fun. It's been a hell of a journey. I've really enjoyed these. So, possibly we'll just jump straight into the Apollo Justice trilogy, because I also have that. I shall see if something else maybe catches my attention. Who knows? But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.